Hey Mel Rain, welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with disgustingly cute dogs. Tonight is Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday. I hope you had a taco. If not, I feel sad for you. You should go get one. I'm also going to do the Spiritbox and the RemPod at some point. Just going to put a few things in chat, and then I'm going to do a collective message. Have I heard from... Are we reading tomorrow? I don't know why I thought it was next week. I guess because earlier you had said something about next week. Why are my bangs so rough? Oh well. Bangs never on point. I haven't heard from Yang, no. I wasn't aware that we were reading this week. So I'm just... But I can reach out to her for sure. Anthony May Chicken. Anybody hear from the Rose? Okay, my screen is being stupid. Dude is back. Okay, what was this? We'll call her Dude. That'll be our secret code word for her. I love a good typo that makes me giggle. Sorry, but there's no Janet Tunnels. That's Molly's real anyways. I wonder if Molly will be there. I can't type. I keep hitting the caps lock button. Okay, so how many do we need for tomorrow? Okay. And we'll just, I guess, take it 1 hour at a time. No, just make music. Ever since they took Windows 95 away from me, I gave up. it's not interesting anymore. So does anybody know whatever happened to the guy who made MySpace? Whatever happened to him? Is there even still a MySpace? Because I'm surprised we haven't all, like, boycott. I can't believe there's not a boycott on Facebook/Instagram going on. And I can't believe we're not all running back to MySpace. And what was up with the world outage today with YouTube? That was so weird. Like, please don't do that again, YouTube. Yeah, I haven't been there. I'm just curious if it's even, like, around anymore or anything. I think what I really liked about, yes, Freaks Roll. I think what I really liked about MySpace when I was a kid is because you could take HTML code and you could, like, decorate your page in any way that, like, you know, pleased you. Like, you could create a beautiful background that nobody else had, or you could embed things in it that you liked, like artwork or pictures or things like that. That's what I really liked about it. I also miss YouTube allowing YouTubers to have an inbox so that you can communicate with the other YouTubers, and you can't do that anymore. They said they were going to bring it back, but it hasn't been given to me as an option yet, so. Or I should say an option again. Hey, Frankendad.
Hi, Bobby.
What you doing?
Oh, I put all my clothes on over my eyes a little bit.
All right.
And in a few minutes I'm gonna go rest. And then just sleep with one eye open.
Yeah, you might give her a treat.
Well, are you happy? Hmm?
All right, I'm going to find some music to put on, and then I'm going to do a free collective message, see if we have any messages that Spirit wants to share with us today.
Sleep like that. Hmm?
She's such a cutie pie.
Did you blow the water inside?
Yeah, it's right here under the desk.
Okay. Alright. I don't need any.
Okay.
Good night and I love you.
All right. Good night, Frankendad. I love you too.
Tomorrow I'll fix the green thing for you.
All right.
I'll cut the brown spot over there. Ninja, Nairobi, they're all sleeping. How are you doing? Doing alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. stay up all night.
Hey Jack, welcome back to the Chammy. Hey Sugar, how are you, babe? How you feeling? Because you're really riled up. Yes, you do still have a free reading metal ring. I love that username, that ADHD dancer. It's cute. How are you feeling otherwise, Sugar Bear? I've just been working on my plants. I'm trying to get this one to root right here. It's a honeysuckle. But that's what I've been doing. I'm just hanging out with my plants and working. I think she's started to grow some roots at the bottom, but I don't know. This stick might be too long. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it'll actually turn into something. My potatoes are growing too, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but my grapevine is climbing up the wall slowly but surely. Sugar, you're not sure what's up with him? Have you not heard from him yet? Or have you tried to reach out? I felt bad today, Sugar. I didn't take my plants out. And I should have. It was like 70 degrees here, but tomorrow is another day. I just got too busy with work. I find that like taking care of plants and growing them and is like just become like a really relaxing hobby to like take my mind off like those things that rile me up and get me going, because I'm guessing that you're saying that you're ADHD. I mean, are you ADHD? I mean, I wouldn't guess that you would say that about yourself in a username unless you are, you know, I mean, I'm just assuming that. Okay, so we both are. How old were you when you were diagnosed, if you don't mind me asking? I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. I just gotta put this happy music on because it cheers me up. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. 2 years ago, really? So you have lived your whole childhood and most of your adulthood not knowing. God, that must be torture. It must have been torture. I was diagnosed at 7 years old. You want to know why they diagnosed? You want to know what it says in my medical record? It says she's too aware of her surroundings at 7 years old. And it was because I was too aware at 7 years old that they diagnosed me with ADHD. Oh, and the fact that I've had this lifelong quest to answer, you know, why is it that people, when they put mascara or eye makeup on, especially mascara, they hold their mouths open? Do you ever find yourself holding your mouth open while putting your mascara on, Sugar? I just notice a lot of people do it. But it literally says, because I was too aware. I'm sorry, every 7-year-old should be overtly aware, in my opinion. But I didn't think that made me ADHD. But I was like, okay, whatever. Whatever's clever. And then from then on out, they just started putting me like in classes for special kids. So I would get put in these classes with like 3rd and 4th and 5th graders who didn't care about anything. Isn't that weird? Like, what? I was like the only one trying to progress through actually learning anything. It was very difficult and strange. Oh, really? Well, happy 65th birthday to Dennis. But I don't know, they never took it into consideration, sugar, that I had spent, you know, most of my life at that point mostly deaf. So when I only had my eyes and my voice, which I couldn't even hear, I could only, like, I could recall my thoughts, but, like, you know, I couldn't hear. So I had to be aware of things around me in other ways for my own safety. But I think I've coped with it pretty well. I know they wanted to put me on Adderall. My mom was like, hell no. Which I'm glad she said no to Adderall, because now all my friends that were diagnosed when I was a kid who were put on the Adderall, like, they all ended up with, like, serious drug and alcohol problems because of it. But I was lucky enough to not have to be on any of that stuff. My mom just holistically treated me. I know, right? Well, I'll tell you right now. My mom holistically treated me with cannabis. So, and it helped a lot. It helped a lot. It wasn't like it was psychoactive or anything like that. So it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like I'm a kid and I'm, you know, smoking weed or anything like that. But it was definitely a non-psychoactive CBD that she was giving me. And I'm fine. And I think that a lot of people who are ADHD could really benefit from cannabis. Maybe not so much the psychoactive part, because not everybody is looking for something psychoactive in their lives. I think just, you know, experiencing what's going on in front of us right now is psychoactive enough as it is. But I am so glad that my mom was so very aware. My mom was also a nurse for many, many years before she became a computer scientist. So it wasn't like she was just uneducated about medicine or anything like that. Do they want to put you on Adderall? Or have they tried to put you on Adderall? Because, I mean, you live in California. There should be a lot of great options for psychoactive and non-psychoactive cannabis for you there in California. Oh, good. I'm so glad you refused, because Adderall is just, what is it they call it? It's just like, they call it something else, something salts or something, I don't know. But it's basically just like, I mean, it just, I mean, from what my friends have said, it made them more hyper, and started that, and it was like a gateway drug for other drugs. I mean, even one of my friends, after I think we've been friends since 11 and 13. He said that eventually it turned into you know, other amphetamines that, you know, were not FDA approved, And then once they got over that hill, it was like, it became ketamine. Like, who? Like, what? But now they're fine. They're rehabilitated, and they are a lot happier after rehabilitating from the Adderall and everything that it took them to get through their issues that it caused. I mean, they're recovered, so that's what is such a blessing, is they're recovered, and they're not looking for anything other than to be high on life, which is a wonderful thing, because they really, really needed that in their life, especially with all the kids they have and now grandkids. Yes, they started young. He had his first child at 16, if that tells you anything. Okay, and then then his daughter had her first child at 16, so if that tells you anything. Yeah. So now there's a baby who hopefully will not have ADHD or get on Adderall. So she took after her dad and had a baby young, really young. So, yeah. Can you imagine being a grandfather or a grandmother in your 30s? Like, what? I mean, I'm not even a mom yet. So I can't imagine it. Gamer guy, welcome to the haunted house. How are you tonight? I'm about to do a free collective message if you want to stick around for it. I'm going to see if any of our most trusted and strongest spirit guides have any messages for us this evening or this morning. Let's see. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do we need to know tonight about what's going on right now? Do you have any messages for us? I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. For anyone who may be here in the chat, anyone who may watch the replay, anyone who may come by in the future or later on. Here's Scorpio. Right on. What's your question, sugar? Sparkle, sparkle, bitch. What? Let's see if we can get a clarification on that card. Every time I see this card, I think of that song by Rihanna, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Spirit, can you clarify that sparkle, sparkle card for us, please, in regards to your spirit message today through the Power Spirit Deck, please. Destiny. So Spirit saying, I feel in this Destiny card, along with that sparkle, sparkle card, that there is something there for you to work on within yourself. Something that you love to do, something that you really care about. Spirit doesn't want you to forget why you started it, whether it was music, a YouTube channel, writing a book, writing a song, dancing, learning how to dance, learning how to sing. Something that's creative. And the reason I say that it's something creative is you see that this, you see this little stick figure of this man playing a flute. This may be a drum, this may be a shield, I don't know. And then you've got the beautiful magnolia blooming. This card is very much about blooming into your destiny. And then, of course, Spirit saying, you know, it wants you to shine bright like a diamond. In that Sparkle Sparkle Bitch card. But back to the Destiny card. It's card number 39. So maybe the number 3 and the number 9 are important to you. Maybe the number 12 is important to you. Maybe the number 3 is important to you, or just the number 9. This card is yellow. The direction is east, and the color is yellow. Your act of power is the key to your destiny, like a sacred flute player enticing your truth of spirit out into the light of day. An act of power comes from a place of passion within your deepest being. It is an expression of your totality of who you are in the world. To find your act of power is to live your dreams. What would you do if you could do anything? Discover what that is and then do it. To find your power is to find your destiny. So there is something that maybe you're doing right now that maybe is not so much your destiny, as far as maybe your boring day-to-day job, or maybe you're putting your energy into the wrong place and you're supposed to redirect it somewhere else, into a movie you want to write, into your own movie you want to write, the movie of your life, maybe a book, a song, something creative. Let that energy flow so that you can purge, you know, maybe some of the trauma that you might be experiencing in your life or have experienced in the past, or that you're maybe even witnessing day to day while you're out there in the world. Well, I don't see why it would not be fine to manifest, Fiona. Maybe tonight I'll hit 2,400 subscribers. Am I closing out for the night? No. I just did the first collective message of the night, which I'm going to just start marking the timings on a notepad when I do the live. So I will force myself to go back and actually put the fucking timestamp in. So it's 2/17/18-ish, 26, and first free collective message was at maybe 27 minutes. Hey Gosh, welcome to the channel. I'll be right back, friends. It won't take long. Just take me a moment. so glad that it stopped raining over there too. I was really worried about y'all. Yesterday was brutal. I'm a fabulous, beautiful person. You all are. Thanks so much for showing up tonight. I appreciate it. If y'all hadn't showed up, I'd just be here by myself. So how was yesterday brutal? Was it like thunder and storms and craziness? I love this song. Just areas where there was water. Do you think that it was as bad as they said it was going to be? Do you think it was? I guess it could have been worse, huh? Didn't hear one story anywhere about it. How messed up is that? I think all our souls need a little bit of help. I'm just shocked that I didn't, I mean, you know, we're not getting any news here from any other states. So, let that sink in. Hey, Pammy. Okay, yeah, I would love to know that question. And we can do that tomorrow. And that'll be fun. All right? All right, I love you. Thank you. Such a wonderful idea. You're so smart. I was talking to my friend Danielle. How are you doing, Pammy? Am I happy, gosh, Shell? Yes. I am happy. And a little hungry. Are you happy too? I hope you're happy. Yeah, I'm happy. My dogs are happy. My dad's happy. I'm happy. So when my fur kids and my Franken dad are happy, I'm happy. Plus, I'm also listening to music that makes me happy. I played the soundtrack a lot during happier times. Thanks, Gamer Guy. Where's Laura? Wait, is Laura here? I don't see Laura. Defiantly a fish? Definitely a fish, okay. Well, don't worry. I may be a recovering vegan, but I do not eat fish. At least not raw fish. She was in here earlier? Did I miss her? I'm gonna have to text her now. Let me text a bish. How did I miss that? I didn't even see her name anywhere. Why don't I see Laura's name anywhere? Oh wait, there it is. Aww. I texted her, see how she is. I haven't heard from her since like her birthday earlier this month. Hey Ari, how are you, sweetheart? Okay, sure, we can talk. Sugar, did you have a question that you wanted to have answered, sweetheart? Oh, cool. She said she's coming back. You manifested Fiona. You manifested Ari and said, "Hey, Laura." There you are. Thanks, Riley. Welcome to the Chammy. You know, that's so interesting because Yang likes somebody named Riley, and now here's somebody named Riley. Yang must have manifested Riley Rucker. Even though she's not here. Oh no! Not another cat! Oh no, Laura, I'm so sorry, honey. Not again. This is just so close. Do you think it had something to do with the cat mourning for the cat that passed away? Oh, another friend of ours who comes by the chat, her name is Yang. She has a crush on someone named Riley, so I was like, oh, this is interesting because, oh no, a dog got her. I'm so sorry, Laura. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. That sucks. Here, let me get a puppy. Let me get the people's puppy, princess. Here's everybody's puppy. Oh, Laura, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Here's a cutie pie to maybe try to bring a smile on your face, honey. I'm so sorry. Well, your kitty bear is not going to want you to be sad because your kitty bear loves you. So Moosh is still with Stella? Okay. Is this the one that your dad had at his place? That is very tragic. Are you okay? You look pretty sleepy. I'm gonna cry. No, this is Gypsy with a J. It's Gypsy Tuesday. She's so sleepy. She's like, Mommy. I think she has one cat left now. Yes, like a gremlin. Mogwai, gremlin, bear, bunny, seal. No, the cat won't be lonely because the cat has the dog and the cat has Laura. Not all cats need other cats to be satisfied. Not all dogs need dogs to be satisfied. Like, for instance, for a really long time, I only had a dog and a cat. and Rooney and Apple were best of friends. And then the other cat started growing on him, and then we went and rescued Gypsy and Ruby, and when they were added to the mix, it just got better from there. And then unfortunately, both the cats passed away within months of each other. They were both 22 years old. I couldn't believe they lived to be that long. They lived that long to be that old. It's a good girl. I hope, Laura, that you feel better soon. Just keep me updated. One thing that I was convinced of doing, not by my family but by a friend, is that I should let my cats outside. And when I started letting my cats outside, it was a nightmare. I mean, my cat Apple had his toe torn off. I couldn't believe it grew back. He had a gash in his eye. My cats are always getting beaten up. And finally, one day, I was like, this is enough. Like, no more of them coming home beaten up. So I stopped letting the cats out. And then we moved, and I felt a little bit safer about where we were living, so I would just, like, let them hang out on the back porch or whatever. And somebody stole my cat Buddy. And I was so upset that my cat got stolen that I would never let a cat out again. Never again. And I'm real weird about, like, I'm just real weird about my pets now. Even more weird than ever. Like, I have some pets, I don't even show pictures of them because people are so weird. I show pictures of the dogs, though, because I know the dogs make everybody super happy. And, of course, you guys have rescued my dog several times. But, Laura, I'm so sorry that this has happened. I bet your dad's taking it really, really hard. Aw, all the cat things started with a buddy. That's so cute. Little buddy. Little buddy. Yeah, you don't want to let the cats out because of coyotes, yeah. And I wouldn't be able to let the cats out or the dogs out alone where I live because of things like that. Because I live in a wildlife nature preserve in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I feel pretty bad for your dad too. I know it's probably harder on him than it is for you. I had a cat named Lucky once. They actually had a Lucky and Jinx, and they were brothers. And they were ragamuffin cats. Like you're a ragamuffin dog. You little Frito Bandito. She's so cute. Yes, I'm talking about you, Missy. Cute. Cutie popcorn. Yeah, your dad's gonna need some time to heal from this. She went out in the AM and back inside in the evening, but she hated my dog and two other cats. So I was damned if I did and damned if I didn't, yeah. Did you guys end up having to put her to sleep? Or did you just find her like this? Good night, Ari. Sweet dreams when you get there. Hey, Meryl. Welcome back to the Chammy. I'm so glad you're finally home and safe. It's good to know. Especially with all that snow creeping on. Hey, look. We got 6 viewers and 9 likes. She lost her hair and throwing up to... Oh, wow. Laura lost another pet, so we were talking a little bit about her cat. God, the cat's so beautiful too. She's like a calico tabby mix, like my apple. Oh my God, I see the blood. So what dog got her? I would so find that dog and well, not hurt it, but I would sue the owners. For a dog to maul a small cat like that, what would it do to a small child? That's all I gotta say. Because it really is not natural. I mean, I know that a cat would seem like a natural predator to a dog, but think about it. Think about a panther and a werewolf, and a werewolf. Oh gosh, and a coyote or a wolf. Think about it. That panther's gonna win, and you know it. But there's also instances where, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's possible because a panther's bigger than probably a wolf. I can't believe I said werewolf. Yes, I believe in werewolves. But, I mean, 3 managers at work got stranded up there? Wow. And they had to stay at the Hyatt. Here you go, baby. Okay, I'll do the nice thing and take you back. Oh, okay, you're gonna go back there yourself. Okay. Here, since you're here, Meryl, I'll bring Puppy Rooney over so you can see him. Look at that cute little face. Her eyeball is out of her face and her ear is a dog bite. I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my God, oh my God, that's so horrible, Laura. So that was just her good side that you sent. Do you know what dog did this? It's so terrible. Oh, sweetheart. Yep, it's Rooney Tooney. He's like, let me go. I want to go back to my nap. Come here, sweet boy. I know. He's doing so much better. He was so sick for a while. But he's been off his antibiotic for about a week. He's gained his weight back. And he's playful as ever now and just getting back to his old self. He does need a bath though, so it's warmed up a bit here, so I'm going to be giving them baths tomorrow. So I guess it's been several months now since Gigi passed away, and now Roxy. I'm sorry, Laura. At least you have the other cat and the dog. What, you went down? Okay, alright. Run away. Are you gonna do a twink twink? Alright. He's doing so well. I'm very pleased with how he's doing. He does have a herniated disc, so I've just been doing therapy with him here at home, watching like YouTube videos on rehabbing his herniated disc. I'm not really sure how he got a herniated disc since I am very careful with him, but I mean, once again, the girls play really rough. He could have just gotten in the middle of that. It could have been from anything, she said, really. Doctor said it's easy to herniate a disc, especially when you're that tiny. I mean, he's only 6 pounds. I mean, he's the size of a preemie baby. No full moon tonight or else there might be some werewolves. Yeah, I remember these cats when I first met them online. God, what kind of dog got her? She's so beautiful. She looks like my widow. Yeah, she looks just like my widow. It's unfortunate. And you know what's kind of crazy is you guys weren't here the other night, but there was a meow again on the Spiritbox. 65% chance of rain tomorrow. Wow, that's awesome. You're gonna have another Southern Gothic day in LA. I know that y'all might not think of yourselves as being the South, but I do, and I look at y'all being South, like the Southwest, as much as I do the Southeast. I mean, we pretty much live on the same line on the map, but you're 2,000 miles away. But I noticed that the air there and the light there and the sun there is a lot different, Metal Rain. I don't know, but damn, I can't believe it now that you say it. Like, whose dog does that? I know, right? What dog did that? Like, is he sure a dog got her? And it wasn't like a raccoon or a... Did he just go outside and find her like that? Man, I'm glad I got a drink. It's intense, Laura. Now, I don't think a werewolf would hurt a cat. I just don't think it would. At least not during the new moon. Meryl, your lawn chair looks like a snow chair. He came home and couldn't find her, so he called me and said, Laura, something's wrong because she always waits for him. Yeah, this morning he told me, hey, something's wrong with Roxy. It's all how pets are raised. A friend of mine had cats and dogs, and they let along get together, but they were raised together too. Yeah. Well, you know, I was surprised that... So here, let me just give you the rundown. When I brought the babies home from Seattle, like, I hadn't been to Seattle for years, right? But I went there, I got Gypsy, and then the woman told me that she was going to immediately take Ruby to the pound. So I'm like, no. So I shoved all the money I could at her to give me Ruby, and I brought them home. When Apple, which I called Apple, their Uncle Apple and Auntie Muffin, which were the two cats, when Apple first saw Gypsy, he was so kind and sweet, this cat. They just came over to her, like, we'll just pretend this is Gypsy and this is her ear tip. And he just smelled her and then just gently gave her a love bite, like. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Man, that pissed Ruby off so bad. You would have thought Ruby turned into a werewolf because, you know, she's a wolf sable chihuahua. She went crazy. Just because Apple went just like a little gentle love bite on the ear. So it took her some time to get used to the fact that that's just how Apple was. And over time, Apple and Ruby became friends because Apple realized that the more licking and kissing that he did of Ruby, like giving her licks and kisses and grooming her, the happier she was with him. So I'm not quite sure if it was jealousy that Ruby was experiencing or just protection because that is her baby. But it was so cute the way they hated each other. Well, he didn't hate her, but Ruby hated Apple in the beginning. But she loved Muffin, and then eventually they all became such good friends. Like, and I've written all kinds of songs about Ruby and Apple and Muffin and Gypsy and Rooney. I really should record those songs and let you guys hear them. and put some of those tracks out. Maybe other people have dogs or cats or pets they'd like to sing the songs to or play the songs for, or maybe they'd like to redact my pets' names and put their own pets' names into them to sing the songs. Because the reason I got into writing songs for my cats and my dogs, Laura, is because I wanted to teach them things. I wanted to teach them about like happiness and joy and how to eat and drink water and play and have fun, and about going outside especially, and being potty trained especially. So I wrote all these different songs for them, which helped. I couldn't believe how much they helped. Like, it's as if the animals understood what I was saying. But I think what it is that, well, over time they said that, scientists have said that dogs know and understand languages, but I think it's because I would associate those songs with certain aspects of their daily lives, like when it's time to go outside, when it's time to eat food, when it's time to rest, when it's time to play. So I'm pretty sure your dad is sad right now, but one thing you could tell your dad is, maybe as time goes on, maybe if he starts looking for another cat or pet, maybe you guys can do the same. Or maybe you guys could write a song about the cats you've lost in the last couple months. And maybe it would make you guys feel better, or, even write a poem about them, or draw pictures of them or something. I definitely think, though, that your dad will maybe, reconsider letting the next cat out. See, I know that cats love to be outside, but like I said, after Buddy got kidnapped and one of my cats, his brother Cashmere, came home with BB gun pellets in his butt, I was so pissed. I was so pissed off. And I found the kids that did it. I found the kids that, and I don't know if they hurt Buddy or somebody stole Buddy. I'll never know because I never found Buddy. But Cashmere came home with the BB gun pellets in his butt. Well, not his butt, but like right on the side, hind leg on the back by his ass. And I was so pissed. I had to take him to the vet. And he was not well for a long time. He finally eventually got better and then turned back into a demon again. But I found those kids and I told them, that someday, some fine day, they would find BB pellets in their own assholes. And whether it was, physical or mental, that they would pay for what they did to my cat. At the time, they didn't really have, laws to protect animals from people who were animal abusers in the county I was living in. So it would have just been a whole big mess to, do a lawsuit and everything. So I just started keeping my cats inside and was very careful with who I would, No, this is not an esoterical bullshit channel. In fact, this is not even a tarot channel. This is a channel that belongs to a musician and an artist, and I'm that musician and artist. My name is StormieBleu. I'm a Third Man Record recording service artist. If you'd like to check out my music, it's in the pinned comment. Sometimes I do live music on the chat, sometimes I do live tarot, and sometimes we just hang out with a spirit box. But no, this is not another esoteric channel. So if you would like to move on, you can, or you could check out my music. This channel is just about my life, and my life is my message. So if you think that's bullshit, go ahead and go to the next channel, okay? Have a good day and be safe. Yeah, and I love writing songs about my pets and animals in general. It really does make me happy. It makes them happy. I've got, I love my puppy Rooney all the time. Do you want to go outside? I wrote this little lullaby about puppy Rooney and Apple. It's kind of it's a little bit like that nursery rhyme, how does your garden grow? And I just sing Rooney, what you doing, puppy Rooney? How does your garden grow? With puppy dog tails, and Big Fat Snails and Uncle Apple helping. Like, just whatever I could to get him to learn. You know, about outside and the garden and being friends with other animals and people. I guess I have an app now that you can get, or somebody's building an app or something like that, where, or maybe it already exists. I'll have to ask my roommate's brother, but you can actually, hold on, let me turn that off. Sorry about that. Oh my god, that's like the most annoying noise ever. So I guess the app, you can get an app where it will, you can use it to understand what your dog is saying to you when it barks. Isn't that interesting? I don't know if they have it for cats that go meow meow, but they're saying more and more that dogs understand English, or at least, you know, understand us better than we imagine. So if you're gonna come to my chat and make fun of George Floyd, you can get put in timeout. I'll give you 5 minutes to think about it. Oh, those are great questions, Metal Rain. I hope you guys are enjoying the music tonight. That's okay, we love a good troll under the bridge, right, Pam? Okay, let's get into your questions, Metal Rain, and see what you need to know right now. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Excuse me. What does Metal Rain need to know about what zodiac signs do you see coming towards Metal Rain in regards to a love story? What does Metal Rain need to know about that tonight? Song, let me turn it up. Okay, let's see what that next question is. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides, okay? Can we get a clarification on when, maybe? On when, maybe? No, it was just a wolf, sweetheart. It was just a wolf. Yeah, she realizes that she's blocked. Okay, so in regards to the astrological signs coming towards you, in regards to a love relationship, oh wow, that's so cool to know, Laura. Thank you so much for letting me know about the live. So Earth and Air. So that would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the Five of Swords, because it's a swords. And then Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. In regards to Alana communicating with you, yeah, she's going to call you or text you or message you. And there will be a new beginning with your communication in this Ace of Wands. You've planted your seeds. Now you will see some of these little mighty oak trees start blooming. As far as when, it could be 7 minutes after this tarot card reading. It could be 7 hours. It could be 7 days. It could be 7 weeks. It could be 7 months. But it will be something about the number 7 or 9 or 2. So it could be anywhere between 2 to 7 to 9 days, 2 to 7 to 9 hours, 2 to 7 to 9 weeks. But I think it will be, I think it'll be more or less around this new moon time, okay? There will be communication now. In this King of Wands, so expect it. Don't wait around for it. You don't have to wait around. She'll get in touch with you, okay? Yeah, but something you need to know about Virgos. Not all Virgos are terrifying. In fact, I would much prefer to hang out with a Virgo over a lot of other astrological signs. When is her birthday? If I may ask, do you remember when Ileana's birthday is? As far as Ileana, yeah, she realizes she's blocked in the Chariot card, and it kind of bums her out. She's like, oh, fucked up. It's Capricorn and Air? No, it's an Earth sign. So, she's just moving along. Ileana's birthday is the same day as my dog. Yeah, it's that meth. It's that meth that makes her so nasty. If she wasn't on drugs, she'd be the most amazing person you ever met, probably. Unfortunately, we have this wonderful, talented, beautiful woman who's on drugs, and there's no lifeline, there's no rescue unit, there's no SWAT team to save her. But at the end of the day, what the Magician and the Star are telling you about her, in unison with this Five of Cups and the Chariot, is that she's a little bit too revolved around herself once again to realize a lot of this this unhappiness that she has. She doesn't realize that she could fix it, but she's too self-absorbed in that Star and Magician card. She thinks everything she says is right, everything she does is right. She even has validation for her meth use and her drug use. Well, she wouldn't hit her dog if she wasn't on drugs. But methamphetamine makes people cold. It makes people terrible. It turns them into demons, unfortunately. Spirit, do you have any advice for Metal Rain? Do you have any advice for Metal Rain tonight in regards to his life and his love life? Yeah, Spirit's saying, you just keep being your awesome self in the Six of Wands and the King of Swords. Let your logic, your mind, your thoughts, and your intuition, that inner compass, let your heart follow that logic, and be your own best friend in that Six of Wands, and refocus back on yourself, and other people will refocus back on you too. Okay? Let's see if Spirit has any, like a quick direct message from the Liminal Space deck real quick. Just see. So, hiding in plain sight. If you've lost something or you're looking for something, it's like right under your nose. It's like right there. Hiding in plain sight. I'll be right back. So I'll be right back. I just need to take a little break. And we'll turn on the Spiritbox. If anybody wants to get a paid reading, it'd probably be a good time to do that now, as I will be coming offline here in a little bit. It'll be like 20, 30 minutes. I'll be right back. It won't take too long.
Get started with the Experian app today. Your big financial friend, helping you stay cozy and in control. Results will vary. Not all bills or subscriptions eligible. Savings not guaranteed. $631 a year. Average savings with 1+ negotiations and 1+ cancellations. Paid membership with connected payment account required. See Experian.com for details.
Star is a water sign? Okay, I'm just gonna plug in the Spiritbox. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Low battery.
Hold on. It's kind of crazy. If there's any spirits with us here now, could you please show your presence to us? No subscribers yet tonight, which is fine. Are there any spirits here that can talk to us, that want to speak to us? I'm just going to move that a little bit over. Hi. Hey Laura, welcome back, sweetheart. spirits there now that would like to speak with us about Nancy Guthrie? Yeah, welcome back, Tammy. Does anybody have any updates about Nancy Guthrie? I watched the TMZ channel tonight a little bit on YouTube. They said they keep getting messages from somebody who's like, pay me in Bitcoin and I'll give you information about the kidnapper. So they've decided to stop talking about that person, that entity. Because they feel like they're just egging it on more. Maybe it's esoteric tacos, Metal Rain. I definitely wish I had a taco. It just kind of froze, really. It's crazy. I'm going to pull up some questions to ask the spirit box about Nancy Guthrie. Hey, you okay?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I just sleep.
Me too, soon.
The bum is over there.
What, Gypsy? She's probably on the couch. Probably on Mom's couch.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Are there any spirits there that could tell us where the Ozark Trail backpack is? It's in here where? Did somebody take it, return it? What? Cash back what? Spirit, who wore the black gloves? Spirit, who wore the black gloves that took Nancy Guthrie? Hey, welcome to the Chammy. If anybody would like to ask the Spirit Box a question, go ahead and put your question in the chat. Really? Well, maybe you should take a look at the world and learn what scary is. You know, the worst thing you can say about me contains some truth about you. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Is there any spirits there that can help us find Nancy Guthrie? Yeah, she may show up in person, Metal Rain. You're very right. Who are you? What are you, the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland? I don't see a default picture there of the caterpillar. Spirit, is Gemma still alive? Spirit, is Gemma okay? What do we need to know about Gemma? Yeah, you really need to let everybody know that if she does show up, to not let her in. Only take the dog in. Only the dog is allowed. Dogs welcome, people tolerated. That's the sign on my front door. Any spirits there that could tell us anything about Gemma? About the dog Gemma? Didn't it sound like it just said Gem? Are there any spirits there that would like to say hello or has a message for us from the other side? Are there any spirits there that could tell us if Nancy Guthrie's disappearance is a message about the Epstein files? Was Nancy Guthrie kidnapped because her daughter Savannah interviewed an Epstein file survivor? Okay. Spirit, what is hidden behind the redactions in the Epstein file? Did it just say men? Well, duh. But thank you for clarifying that, Spirit. Can you tell us what happened at Zorro Ranch? Did you see this? The RemPod just kind of light up for a second. How do you feel about Zorro Ranch? Are there any spirits that want to talk about Zorro Ranch? Please touch the RemPod. Here. Are you here with us now? Can you hear my voice? I'm actually saying Zorro. Z-O-R-R-O Ranch. like eggs in there. Thanks for making me laugh. I appreciate that. It's been a rough night around here. Cats dying and people crying and. Did the spirit box just say cat? It just went, yeah. Any messages from Laura's cat that passed away? Are you there, Roxy? Are there any spirits here now that could tell us what's going on at Skinwalker Ranch? Where's the blue SUV? Where's the blue SUV in regards to the Nancy Guthrie case? New subscriber like 6. There's like 19 likes. I don't do free tarot, Sancha. The only time I do free tarot is when there are 5+ subscribers, but we've only gotten 2 new subscribers. So if we can get 3 more subscribers, I'll open the chat to free Yes No Tarot. But if you'd like to get a love reading, they start at $5. And when you pay $5, you get 5+ minutes, 5+ cards. And I'll ask Spirit what you need to know about that right now. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment and in the description. Spirit, where did the blood lead out front at Nancy Guthrie's house? Where did the blood lead? Oh, that sounds so awesome, Sugar. Oh, no, don't apologize. You don't have to apologize to me, sweetheart. Spirit, who's the man from Rio Rico in the Nancy Guthrie case? That's okay, Sugar. Go ahead and send your payment and we'll do your 2 questions. And if you think of another one later, you can just email me. said, who does the unknown DNA belong to? Gosh, it's so quiet tonight. Who does the unknown DNA belong to in the Nancy Guthrie case? Where is Nancy Guthrie? Am I overwhelming you with this? Because I'm pretty overwhelmed and need to know where she is. Since Nancy Guthrie seems to be in liminal space, because nobody knows where she is, and she's out there somewhere, and the world is pretty vast and open, like liminal space. I'm going to get the liminal space deck out and see if we can get any recognition from the spirits to talk to us. Is Nancy Guthrie in the Catalina foothills? Did it just say yeah? Is she okay? Yes. Is Nancy Guthrie okay? Did you hear it just said yes? Okay, so can you confirm, so you confirmed with us that Nancy Guthrie's in the Catalina foothills and that she's safe. But where is she? Where is, I'm calling for my most trusted and strongest spirit guides and Nancy Guthrie's most strongest and trusted spirit guides. Where is Nancy Guthrie? Where is she? Oof. I don't like that card. Okay, so she's thirsty. Aggressively hydrate. And she's in the middle of the fucking. But the spirit box said she was okay. There's no occult here, sorry, move on. Gamer guy. Okay, so you said that Nancy Guthrie's safe. How can we rescue her? Are there any spirits that can help us figure out Goonie style how to rescue Nancy Guthrie? Storm and Fury. How will we rescue her with a tornado? We need a sandstorm? You may never know. I hope it doesn't turn out like a JonBenet Ramsey thing. You may never know. Okay, my brain went boing, yoing, 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 yoing. So please tell me, Spirit, how can we help Nancy Guthrie, because we miss her and we want to see her home safe and sound. Broke is the beginning. Let me see what this actual tarot cards say about her. I'm gonna get my angel deck out. Okay. We didn't get very positive cards from that liminal space deck, which is kind of freaky to me. Broke is the beginning. The casket with the you may never know, the fucking card. I mean, that's some negative stuff there. I asked how we could rescue her storm and fury. Like, it's like wherever she's at, she's like it's like she's locked down, and it's gonna take like a whole SWAT team to get her back. You know, and also saying like we may never know. What makes me so angry is that there's somebody out there that knows and they're not saying anything. Why would they ever want to protect some, like, I just don't get it. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides, or Nancy Guthrie's most strongest and trusted spirit guides. What can you tell us about Nancy Guthrie tonight? Any updates? You told us she was okay. You told us she was in the Catalina foothills. Knight of Water. That's interesting, because I just got this card just moments ago. And I always love it when tarot cards do this. Like, you'll pick up a card, you'll pick up the deck, a card will fall out, you'll be like, okay, whatever, and then you shuffle again, and it's the same card. Emotional, enthusiastic, contemplative. So somehow, some way, whatever she's going through, it's like the cards are saying she's like balancing her emotions. She's enthusiastic about balancing her emotions. I almost wonder if like the one thing that's getting through. I almost feel like the thing that's getting her through this is thoughts of her loved ones, feelings and emotions of her loved ones, and stuff like that. Spirit, can you tell me if there's anything we need to know about the Epstein files? Is Epstein still alive? Is Jeffrey Epstein still alive? Did it just say yes, he's at a party? If Jeffrey Epstein is on the other side, would you like to talk to us on the spirit box? It sounded more like Miley Cyrus. If anybody would like to buy a reading, the time would be now for you to do that, because I'm going to go ahead and close down shop and go do something else creative. Does anybody have any questions for the spirit box? Do any of the spirits on the other side have a question to ask? That was creepy. When was the last time Nancy Guthrie was seen alive? When was the last time Nancy Guthrie was seen alive, Spirit? Where is Nancy Guthrie? Is Nancy Guthrie in the state park in Arizona? In Tucson?
What happened?
Has Nancy Guthrie been moved from the state of Arizona and taken somewhere else? Did it just say it's suicide or it's double suicide? Can I even say that word on YouTube? Or it's what it sounded like on the spirit box. Isn't that weird? It sounded like the spirit box just said that word. Perfect timing. What, Spirit? What about perfect timing?
Answer. I can. Work is.
Spirit, is there anything that we can do to help Nancy Guthrie? Okay, so Gamer Guy, I'm kind of sick and tired of you sitting in the chat and having really nothing useful to say and then redacting what you're saying, so have a nice day. Not putting up with that. Hey Laura, welcome back. I'm glad you're feeling better. I think I'm gonna log out for the night. Not getting a lot on the spirit box in regards to asking anything except for a bunch of gibberish. I thought it was interesting that it brought up, deleting oneself. I thought it was interesting that it said that the spirit box said that Nancy Guthrie was okay. I thought it was interesting that it said she was still in the Catalina foothills. But not really getting a whole lot more. So I'm just going to peace out for tonight since nobody's going to buy a reading and I'm getting pretty tired here and feeling pretty drained from using the spirit box. And I've been awake since early this morning working, so I probably should go to bed now. But thank you so much, Laura, for coming by and sharing your story about your cat with us. I hope that your dad's going to feel better soon within time and that you will as well. Thank you, Pam, so much for coming by and hanging out with us. Thanks, Kamara, for coming by to say hi. Thanks so much, Sugar, for coming by and hanging out with us. Thank you, Metal Rain, for coming by to hang out with us. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, be good to yourself with your thoughts. And, Kalanita, music is sacred and no prison will hold this movement down.